This is like an impromptu live, but something is just telling me I just need to get this message out. So it might sound a little chaotic, but just please bear with me. Um, I just need to get this message out. So what I'm hearing Spirit tell me is I need to tell somebody about if you've been trying to like let go of people's energy or let go of like your narcissistic slash psychopathic bully um, in your life, and you've done everything that you possibly can to like, even if you've gotten away from them physically, you're like still ruminating about the abuse, um, and you're done asking like why, and you're ready to just move on. Like I can only, Spirit told me to like just get on here and just talk to the people who just say and explain like what you've done, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to explain and say and give. I'm not trying to give nobody advice, because I can't live your life better than you and for you. So I cannot give no one advice. I'm not trying to give nobody advice about anything. I'm just, I'm just listening to Spirit and just put it out there. And these are just things that I've done, and my spirit is just like lighter and it feels better. And I'm just listening to my intuition. So let me put the tips and tricks out there. Okay, so I'm talking to the people because the internet is the internet and everything isn't for everybody. The people I'm talking to right now are the people that have physically moved away or are trying to physically get away, but or have already gotten away, but they're trying to mentally get away from their abuser, whether they physically left or mentally left. They're trying to just emotionally and mentally detached, even if they haven't. So that's two of the people I'm talking to right now, and they feel like they've tried everything, including like getting physically far away from their abuser, and they haven't or whatever, and they still feel like the abuser is still, their energy is still lingering. So that's who I'm talking to right now. So if that's you, please stick around. Like I said, I'm not trying to give advice or anything like that. I'm just trying to tell you what I've done, in order to move on. And like, I feel a lot lighter and a lot more at peace, with everything after I've done this. So the thing is, it sounds super, super simple, and it sounds so, so simple to the point where it's like, that can't possibly be it because I've, probably paid a lot of money and all this other stuff, and I still feel like, the energy is lingering or blah, blah, blah. And I'm at that place where I just want to let go, and I don't even care. I'm not in, you're not in that space anymore of like asking why. You're done with asking why. You just want to move on. So this is what I've done. So you're going to say to yourself whenever your brain is trying to ruminate about these crazy terrible things that this person has probably done or said to you to try to make you feel bad about yourself or the abuse or whatever, you're going to say, I'm really upset. That really, you know peed me off. That really, and I'm annoyed, I'm upset, I'm angry. You're going to be honest with yourself about how you feel, and you're going to acknowledge the feelings, but then you're going to be grateful for your feelings. I know that sounds crazy and super simple and like just so Sesame Street in a way. I know it sounds super, super simple and like Sesame Street, but bear with me. You're going to acknowledge your feelings. You're going to say, I'm annoyed, I'm angry, I'm so upset. I can't believe they did that to me. Acknowledge like, oh my God, they did that to me. You don't have to go deep into what they did in detail and all this other stuff. And then you're gonna say, but I'm gonna choose to move on, not choose to find my happy, not, oh, I'm gonna show them, not, oh, I'm gonna show them, I'm gonna blah blah blah. You're just gonna say simply to yourself, I'm gonna choose to move on in this moment. Like, I'm gonna choose to move on. I'm gonna choose to focus on what's happening right now and just the good in my life right now, even if it is something small as I got, you know, 50 cents off on my coffee today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saved a little 50 cents on my coffee. Like, focus on the present, like the literal present. Focus on, oh, I got, a close spot at the grocery store just now. Like, focus on the literal present, zoom in to the present. And then to protect yourself, your mental, if you haven't done already from this person, another layer of protecting your mental is acknowledging, getting some physical representation. So the physical representation is going to be um, something like, and this is, if you, let me, disclaimer, if you have mental health and you need, I'm not a mental health provider, I'm not a legal provider, I'm not any of that. I'm just a person letting you know what I've done to, like, move on from um, the energy of past abusers. And when you feel them still pulling on your energy, um, you're gonna be able to move forward. And I'm just trying to put, help out there like that. So what you're gonna say to you, you're gonna say those things to yourself whenever that happens. Then you're gonna get some physical representation, but physical. Um, just a second. Hold on a second. I wonder if I can. Does anybody know if you can pause these? Can you pause your live? Anyway, so you're gonna anyway. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm not a good. Yeah, I'm not a really great, like, tech savvy person. So I'm just trying to figure this out as I go. But something's telling me, like, put this message out there. So anyway, what you're gonna do is physical representation. Either you're moved away or haven't moved away. The abuser usually try to make you feel like you're not good enough or worthy enough for protection, which is why they're abusing you. You're gonna get some physical representation to yourself. Um, and you can do this or not do this. This is optional. Again, I'm not a legal provider. I'm not a medical provider, so this is at your own discretion. You're gonna get yourself, like, a taser or a BB gun, something with, like, power but not, like, deadly, right? So you're gonna get yourself a taser or a BB gun. That physical representation in your hands is gonna let you feel like you are worthy of protection. So, like, that physical representation is gonna give, you're not gonna use it on anybody unless it's absolutely necessary. But just you having that is allowing yourself to let you know that you're worthy of protection. So that's gonna do something for your confidence. And then you're going to um, have your mantras whenever negativity and rumination tries to show up. You're not going to shoo it away. You're not going to blame yourself. You're not going to be negative, and you're not going to talk negative. You're going to acknowledge your feelings and then move forward. You're going to say that little mantra to yourself of, I'm very upset that they did that. I can't believe that they did that. You know what? They did that. That was so messed up. That was so evil. That was so wicked. I'm just angry that they did that. But you know what? I'm going to choose to focus on the right now and the positives right now in my life and the present in my life. I'm going to choose to focus on the present. Now I'm going to choose to show them. I'm going to choose to move on. I'm going to choose to ignore them. Not any of that. You're not going to say any of that. You're going to say, I'm going to choose to move on. So then um, you're going to get, what else is it? You're going to choose that, and then you're going to say to yourself that you're going to choose that you're going to choose that protection, and then you're going to use those mantras. Then you're going to I'm telling you, when you practice this enough, the person that whoever it is that's trying to pull on your energy, even if you're miles away from them, the person who's trying to pull on your energy is going to be they're gonna pop up physically. So they're gonna try to if they still have a little bit of contact with you, they're gonna use whatever little bit of contact that they have to try to reach out to you. If they still have your number, your email, whatever, your social media, they're gonna do whatever they can to try to contact you. You know it's working when they try to reach out to you physically. So you know your mantras are working when they're reaching out to you physically, and you know that your it's working when your energy is lighter. Your energy is lighter. Um, you got more energy for the things that you love, and you know that it's working when you feel this energy of guilt. Keep going is what I'm hearing spirit say. Keep going, don't stop. Don't slow down for anybody. I don't care who this person is, your mama, daddy, your sister, brother. Do not feed the flying monkeys. Completely cut off the flying monkeys. Like, cut off the flying monkeys. Don't give them anything. Don't give them anything. The people that are still connected to this person and giving them information, you need to let them go. Don't give them anything. And yeah, so those are like the main things. Get yourself some physical protection, get yourself some mantras, and don't hide your feelings from yourself. Be completely honest about how you feel. You're going to immediately start feeling your energy come back. They're going to reach out to you physically. They're going to start trying to pull on your energy. You're going to start have visions, dreams of them trying to grab at your energy. Keep elevating, and cut off the flying monkeys to these people. The people that are connected to whoever this abuser is in your life, a boss, family member, friend, lover, whatever. Like, cut these people off. And I promise you, like, the energy that you have that comes back to you, start filling it with the things that you joy, the things that bring you joy. You know, the new energy that you have, fill it with the things that bring you joy. Bring things that bring you joy and give you like a sense of just pure selfish pleasure, not doing anything for anybody, no service for anybody, just pure joy and pleasure for yourself. I promise you, like, you're gonna start seeing your world elevate so much if you do this. If you, again, you don't have to physically get a taser or a BB gun or anything like that if you don't want to, if you don't feel safe to have one. But if you do, I promise you that physical representation is going to be just, again, a sign of like self-love and protection, that you're worthy of that. Allow yourself to be honest with the mantras, saying like, I am being honest about my feelings, but I'm not going to let it control me. And then when you feel your energy coming back and you have that new spring of energy, it's going to feel weird and crazy at first, and you're going to fill it with a lot of toxic things, but just have your plan written out already of what you're going to use that new time and energy for, because that'll help you a lot with not going back into like a negative space. And that's really it. That's really what Spirit wanted me to say to someone out there. And, things that I've practiced and the things that I've learned. And just allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to be free, be at peace. and feel abundant. Like, really, really enjoy the abundance that you feel. Really, really live in the joy that you feel. Um, and just, just, I hope this helps somebody. I hope this really helps somebody. I know I've been going for a long time. I hope and I plan to like start getting a routine going with reading for you guys. Um, I have a new goal this year, but I'm not going to reveal just yet. I just want to get to a place where maybe I can start being more consistent, and then from there, we'll see what happens. But until then, let me know how this video, this message has helped you guys. Let me know if you guys felt like any new tips and tricks. If you guys, you know, understand what I'm saying as far as protecting your energy and peace, even if you live miles away from whoever this old abuser is. If you want your energy to be clear of them and stop ruminating, these are the things that I have learned and what I've done. And I promise you, like, the energy has come back 1,000-fold. I feel like a brand new person. Um, and maybe I'll put together something for you guys to like let go of like guilt. I'm hearing Spirit say put something together of like letting go of guilt, like survivor's guilt, and bringing in confidence, bringing in confidence so we don't backslide. But you guys let me know if you guys would like a ritual about that. Until next time.